Okay, so my first ever mural that is going to be seen by hundreds of people going by every day. We're priming the wall first, and then we're going to do a layer of paint slash sealant just so that none of the water coming off this hill is going to ruin the mural. It's going to seal it off and get in all the cracks and waterproof it so that hopefully this mural will last for years and years to come. Editing this footage now, 6 months later, I've had time to reflect on this mural. Originally, it was going to be more in depth on the mural making process. Now, I'm wanting to talk on one of the struggles of doing art full-time. This video is more for artists and not so much my future clientele, but keep watching if you're interested in learning a bit more about my perspective. I was so excited to get this job. COVID had just started and some of my other projects got canceled, so this felt like a dream. And it was. However, I didn't know that it would be my most challenging mural yet. Challenging not in the way of being able to create a mural, but the hard part about doing art full time. Business. I hate everything that isn't the actual art making. I've been following my mentors for a long time now, so I knew a bit about how to communicate with clients and to protect myself in worst case scenario. And unfortunately, this was worst case scenario. Even though I've only been creating murals for about 2 years, I had never dealt with a client like this. It was really difficult to not take it personally. I saw a red flag and made sure my contract was super tight. I did my best to set boundaries, but in the end they chewed me down into dropping my prices because COVID, even though I was clear in my pricing from the beginning. They kept changing their minds, and I did an extra 50 hours of work in the end that I didn't get paid for. The lack of professionalism, communication, and condescending tone made me want to throw in the towel. Towards the end, every red flag in the book was clearly seen. Even the "I saw you were in the newspaper, so I know this is helping you." So, just for future reference, it's a small town, and we artists talk, so we know who to stay away from. I reached out to a few people in business and got their perspective on how to deal with the situation. Once it was all over, I felt better, but oh boy, do I do my homework now. This problem is so common in the art industry, but I had no idea how bad it could get. I feel like we all have our own worst client stories, and I wish I had known long ago that I was not alone in this. I'm very proud of this mural. It was a huge kick in my gut to get my act together so I would be perceived by future clients as being professional. I'm proud of what I do and want to make my clients happy while remaining true to myself, which is really hard sometimes. Art is giving a part of yourself to someone, and it can feel more emotionally draining because of that than, say, building a brick wall. Nobody writes these rules. You have to create your own. People say there's not a lot of opportunities here in this weird, oaky, smoky, Midwestern town, so I'm making them for myself. That being said, if you want to pursue muraling, you really have to do your homework. It's different than a lot of industries, and there's not resources out there to help you with the nitty-gritty stuff. And one thing I keep hearing is that art school doesn't teach you how to monetize your work, which is a shame, and the reason why most of my art degree friends have such a hard time jumping into it. We already have low confidence in what we do, so why would we think others would pay us for it? It's a constant struggle. Mural making is not glamorous, and my advice is to reach out to artists that you want to be like and ask questions. Ask for resources and be inspired by their work. we all got here because we worked hard and we want it. It's not easy, but in the end of the day, I can't imagine doing anything else.